Okay, hopefully you've already seen my little video on how Mathcad Prime 9.0 has incorporated styles and uses style sheets within them. Now, this is a quick add-on to this, so I'll put a link up to the other one if you haven't seen it. This is probably where I think I'm going to use this the most, and that's to say I'm going to use it once. I'm going to open up my template, and I'll give you a link right up here on templates, creating a template. If you haven't seen that, you'll be able to do that. And by incorporating my style sheet into my template, then every document that I create based on that template from then on in is going to have the same style sheet, and it's going to have a common look and feel across all of my worksheets. So I think this is where I'm going to get the biggest bang for the buck when it comes to creating and establishing a common look and feel for all of my worksheets, and make it easy to apply it in the other one. So first thing I need to do is I need to open up a template document. So it has my standard default document open when I start Mathcad, but what I want to do is go over here. I'm going to say open from my templates. And so these are just a list of my templates here. So I'm just going to open up my standard landscape, say open that. And of course, it looks like the other document that I have already opened because it's the template for that document. And what I want to do is to think about any changes I want to make to the standard style sheet. And then are there any other styles that I want to add? And so we have our heading 1, heading 2, and heading 3. And if you don't remember what they look like, we'll just do this heading 1 and make that heading 1. And I guess the other thing to think about is titles. So if I put these out here, then you're going to see what they look like. And subtitle. We'll do subtitle here. Oh, that's not a text box yet. Hit the space bar, new to version 9. Now I can make that a subtitle. And my normal text, let's put normal down here. And okay, that probably I need a heading 2. Heading 2, so we can see what that's going to look like. And we'll make that heading 2. I'm probably not going to use heading 3. I may even consider deleting that from the style sheet. So titles, I tend to left justify my titles. If I add a subtitle, it would probably be right under it. These seem a little big, so I think I'm going to be changing those. And then I use my headings as I go along. Now, I normally use them in text blocks, certainly the heading 1s, maybe not the heading 2s, but they all look the same, so it doesn't really matter. And then we have our normal text. So when I look at this, I think I want my title. So I'm going to go up here and say Edit Style. And I think I want it to be, probably quite a bit smaller, maybe down in the 16 range. I'm happy with the black. And so that would probably be my title. I tend to try to not waste a lot of space on superfluous things. And that means the subtitle would probably be best if it was maybe 14, just a little bit smaller than that. And we'll try that, see how that looks. And that probably, move that down one, that probably looks pretty good. If I'm going to title my page and subtitle it, I think I'd be happy with those. Now with my headings, really my heading 1, again, I tend to go a little bit smaller. So I think I'm going to make it match my subtitle, and I'm okay with the color that's being chosen. That's still a little large. Try 412. So that's probably a nice heading for me. And then heading 2, I would make a 10. Right, and so that gives me labels for individual things. Normal, that would have to go down to a 10, I would think. And it's over here. And then I'm going to delete my heading 3. Oh, it's not going to let me. no, it's not going to let me because it's a built-in style, so I just won't use it. So the only style that I would use regularly that I want to add to this is one for references. And so what I'm going to do is I'm going to go up here, say create a new style. I'm going to call it reference. And based it on the normal Calibri 10, which is the same size as the normal. I'm happy with that. And I'm just going to give it maybe the blue color, and it would normally sit over here. So this is going to be a reference. All thumbs typing today. And to see what it looks like, we choose reference, and that's going to be how I put my references off in my right margin for my equations. And so now that I've created those, I don't actually need the text here because we don't want that on my template. But what we do want to do is save it with the new style sheet. And so I'm going to hit save. I can close my template. Now when I start a new template, or a new document, pardon me, based on that default, when I go in here and I choose something that I'm going to turn into a heading 1, I'm going to choose that, and if I hit heading 1, it will automatically have the styles that I created and tied to the style sheet in the template. And so now every document I create using this template will have the same style sheet. So I think that's how to make the best bang for the buck when it comes to creating your style sheet, put it in your template, and then use it in your documents. So hopefully that was useful, and we'll get this edited up and out for you so you can make the most use of this new feature within Mathcad 9.